You know, fun fact, you want to stream, you should probably make sure your mic is on. Thoughts? And these are the big brain things that, you know, you come to trust from me, Drifter Dane, man who found the man from Yowie. You know how it be. Yapper Yane, yeah, that's good. What up, Tay? How are you doing? I am excited for this court case and also terrified about what comes next. All right, there we go. I've been doing some pondering, and I don't like where my pondering has gone. Yeah, this has been a very fun game so far, so I'm glad I decided to just randomly stream this one. Well, not randomly. Amma told me. Amma convinced me at one point, and I said, you know what, fuck it. And after, I think the day after he convinced me, it was on sale, and I was like, fuck it, I guess I'm doing this. So, it's been a lot of fun. I'm really liking this game, so I am terrified to see where the rest of this chapter goes. Hello. Hey, Abridge, how you doing? I don't know why my brain went, Abridge answered. Does that mean if we ask you a question, it's just we already know the answer? That was dumb. Because you can't really say, like, answer is your favorite bridge, unless there is a bridge named answer. Yeah, I get that. Because you're still in college, right? If I remember right. Survive. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sir. I know you don't need me, some white dude from Ohio to say this, but good luck and survive. I believe in you. Yeah, I am excited to see where the rest of this one goes. I do know one thing about this case, just because it got accidentally spoiled for me a while ago, but honestly, it's one of those things where I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how it all comes together, and I have no idea how it goes. So I'm very curious to see where we go from here on this. Okay, I have my notes up on the side. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, woo, there's a lot here. There is a lot. What the fuck do you mean, case in the series? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, because last time we left off, we had just found, quote unquote, the caretaker. And then Polly right at the very end was like, don't forget DL6. And I'm like, I had to stare at the screen for a little bit and just be, I said the words, and then after I said them, it registered what they meant. And I've been doing some pondering in this case, and I don't like anything that I've thought about. Thank you. Yeah, because you get to catch this live, you get to hear me attempt to do a bunch of weird voices for everyone now. It's time. Alright, I have my voice notes up on the side. Alright. Yeah, we gotta just go to court. It's the only thing we can do. December 27th. And the 28th is the day that the DL6 case, like, that's the statute of limitations is the day. So the 28th is the statute of limitations, is like the last day of that case, I think. I forget if it was I think it was the 28th, because I don't think it was the 27th. So I'm sure we'll be reminded. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Ah, sick. Hell yeah. That's cool. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. I think he's just gonna say the same thing he did last time. Very well. No opening statement, so... Objection. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. I don't know, bro. I think that was like longer than a pause. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. What? Wait. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Objection. Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. That mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. I think that's kind of how I did the voice. I am the proprietor of the restaurant the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Yeah, I'm raising an objection to that. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Objection. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Wow, you could just not ask the witness their name in court? That's crazy. It was Sugimori, the composer. Oh, that's sick. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. No. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Bruh. The witness will state his name. Oh. Well, I'm not really sure. Yup. What do you mean? My, memory, Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? Night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yup. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang, yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and the man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Objection. 3 minutes. There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Whoa, dog! Yes, Mr. Wright. I'm definitely cross-examining. What do you think this is, dog? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. That frame of Von Karma. You know what? I think I might have seen that before too, but honestly, from a Lythero video, I think that's where I've seen it. Because he uses a lot of these. From what I've... at least I recognize like some of the ones like, oh god, Mr. Blue? Yeah, that was the first reaction gift. That is your fate, to be reaction gift. Just after midnight, yep. Wait. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Instruction. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yep. You see? Continue. Alright. So I definitely think this is around that line of something that I know about this case. I think that's the thing that everybody knows about it. I was in the restaurant where okay, so I think that's whatever. And I heard a bang. Hold it. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. It's all boat. Hold it. Oh wait, is he gonna get mad at me? No, I think this case is fine if I press everything. I can mash in this case. It's game 2 that I can't mash in one of the cases. I was told about that, and that seems like straight ass. Alright, was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there were 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup. At the time, that is. What do you mean at the time? Hold it. So you heard 2 gunshots total, but we still know that the gun was fired 3 times. That is a piece of evidence that, like, has been floating around that has been stuck in my head for sure. Is that... Right, DL6. Okay, we'll come back to that later. The thing is that I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. And the pistol was fired 3 times. And that's a detail I cannot forget. Yup. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Hold it. By your window? Yup, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick. but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Can't believe he's dead. This is where I present Polly. I have to press on here, which I think I'm going to be punished. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him. That Edgeworth boy.
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Just like the witness. Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick or this trial is going to be over. I have to raise an objection. If I don't, it's over. Objection! Your Honor! We proved in yesterday's trial that it could have not been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Objection. Mr. Wright. Are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. Are you sure? He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I can't wait. If I wait, Von Karma wins. But I just... What can I use to prove it? I have to raise an objection. Objection! Your Honor! This witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If we were telling a lie, or if he were telling a lie, objection. Mr. Wright. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna get a cough drop. Because Von Karma's voice is grating on my throat tonight. To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. But remember what Mia said. As long as you believe your client is guilty, or is not guilty, you have to believe them. And Edgeworth asked us to believe him. So I believe him. Taking damage from doing a voice. Yeah, look. This is the price I pay. That's why I always have that's why I always get a mug of tea before I start streaming too. Just some nice chamomile. I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough. The witness may leave the stand.
Oh, shit. We shouldn't have let the witness leave.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No.
The court finds defendant Miles Edgeworth.
Oh. I didn't realize that was... What? Oh. Wait.
Who was that just now?
Me! Huh? What? It's Larry! Larry is saving the day? I thought I just came over. I was literally racking my brain about what to do. Larry?
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too. Is Larry about to save the fucking day?
Order!
Objection. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for an adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you all call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. He butts in. Boo! Boo! I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. No, it has to be Larry. He could make things even worse. Well, no. Okay, well, you're right. All right, well, I tried. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You know what? You're right. Okay. Slap the desk. Your Honor. If there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Or can it?
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
Oh, what is this? Why isn't my snapping working?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
What?
The court will adjourn. Oh,
Excuse me, sorry.
the court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
This judge really is freeballing. He's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. It's my courtroom and I get to play how I want it. Not how Von Karma always wants it. Woo! That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I'm going to make so much money off the book deals. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. Qualifications: be old, have a beard, be bald. Easy. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. That's more than nothing, that's for sure. Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Thank you for providing your sword, Rogue. We must uncover these unnecessary feelings at all costs. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfect evidence, perfect witnesses. Everything is probably set up correctly for Von Karma days before the trial. So yeah, I'm with Edgeworth. This is our chance. Our chance for Yowie. So true. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. One sec, this cough drop sucks. Forgot how bad this is, but it's been sitting on my desk. $15, Rogue. 15. He just said it. Remember, the extra 5 minutes counts.
Court is now back in session. Witness. Please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry. Don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped into the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Forward relentlessly. And I was out on a boat on the lake. You know what? I'm gonna save real quick. Breaking through the barrier, you know. I'm gonna just press them every time.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin.
Oh.
Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. At that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Yeah, and then this is where we... Let's just get it all out in the court. Looking for something? Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what is it that you were looking for?
Objection. What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back. Hold it. I have to know. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? Especially at night. Sundials don't work at night, Larry. People will use watches these days, Larry. I was going home, I heard this bang. Hold it. Where did this sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know?
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. Looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? No, I hate that shy kid. No, you can use the sundial at night. You can totally use the sundial at night. You just need a flashlight. Then it's whatever time you need it to be.
Order. Well, Mr. Butts.
Whoa, whoa. Everybody, just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh. Okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Hold it. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Oh. Well, Nick? It's a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. Wish I could call my sister. We'll save her for day 3. After I heard that single gunshot. Oh, buddy. Once again, we are at the part where... True, attorney badge time. Where I need to contradict what Larry says, and I think I use Lotta's deposition for that. I don't use the gun, I use the deposition. I've already saved. Objection! Music stop. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me more nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
The witness is always right. That's not true. We know that. That's not true. These witnesses are wrong all the time. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How can you not be sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. With my headphones. What?
Order! Order! And stop that booing! Boo!
Boo! Boo! Boo! You can't stop us! Boo!
Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, I don't fucking know. Your opinion?
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
I think he has to. Yes. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right. Leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there was literally any other way out of this. Believe me.
This fucking guy. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to All Request Show on the radio, see? Yeah, see, there's no laws when you're on water, right? Surely just don't worry about those maritime laws. Maritime laws only apply when you're on the ocean, right? Surely not in a lake? Surely. That's why I was listening to an All Request Show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too.
You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection. We're not done here. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ? This is not Street Fighter 2, Mr. Wright.
An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Jesus Christ. Larry, please. It's lonely being alone. Good. There's the most ludicrous testimony. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Wait, he has a girlfriend. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. I shouldn't have said anything. Hold it. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? Objection. This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night?
I was listening to a real booming loud. Hold it. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know?
And you had headphones on?
Yep.
I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
I'm sure. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do it because I want to see this. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it. But I remember the moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Yeah, please tell us what the DJ was saying. What did she say? Objection. Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could be knowing what a radio DJ said to us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask,
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, Please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshots?
Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the... It's the line. It's the line. It's not... It's technically not the spoiler I'm thinking of, but it's the line. We're pressing. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. Not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous... No, that is what we need. That is what we need. What can I present? What can I present? That means the first oh god, what do I present? Look, I have the thing in front of me. What do I present? So, it's not the camera. It's either the autopsy report or the lake photo. It has to be one of these two things because those are the things with time. What do I do? Okay, so there's three things I could present. I could either present the deposition again, which probably is not what I want. Well, it might be actually. So it's either the deposition or the lake photo with the autopsy as the backup. Now, if I'm thinking about this correctly, the lake photo contradicts the time, but also that doesn't mean that this was the first shot that we heard. The first shot could have technically been said or been fired before midnight, and Larry could have been the only one who heard it too. That is also a possibility, because we still know there were 3 bullets that were fired from the gun. Oh, buddy. Alright, I don't think it's the autopsy. I don't think it's time for the autopsy yet. Because I do think he probably died on the 25th. That's the least important right now. The important part is that the lake photo might contradict this. Okay, so, alright, before I present anything, I'm gonna wait a moment while I think it over a little more. I told you about... Oh, okay, cool. Take a guess. Alright, cool. Cool. I wanna take a guess at this one. I'm kind of curious. So I'm guessing that it's the... I'm gonna guess the lake photo. Objection! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. What's going on? Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you know better. You better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. He said the line. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera.
15. Christmas Day 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day.
This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
He's right and the others are right as well. Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence that there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh. Okay. Okay. The evidence that there was a gunshot before midnight. It can only be the pistol because it was fired 3 times. The other 2 only heard 2 shots. Larry only heard 1. Take that. This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order, order! I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies.
Objection. Bah, you waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have any proof that the witness just didn't think he heard something?
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? You have evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things.
Yes, I do. Take that. The empty photo. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh, yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Oh-ho!
Yes, correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. Oh, finally getting used to this evidence.
Order, order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering what exactly did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh. I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya? Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Great, Nick. Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
Order! What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So, you finally realized the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Oh!
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could have been innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. They're Edgeworth and Hammond. Miles Edgeworth and Robert Hammond. Yes, I believe you are mad. That is exactly what I've been telling the court this entire time. You're agreeing with me, and yet, what did you just say? That Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before the shot on the boat? Yes, that's what I said. I was just testing you, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, your client has already been declared guilty once. I'm going to have to penalize you.
Ah, fuck. So it wasn't Hammond? Huh. I'll ask you again. Shit. Look, I thought he got shot and it just took him a while to bleed out. My bad. My bad. My bad, gang. My bad. Look. Are you all in court right now doing this case? No, I don't think so. Keep it down over there. Keep it down in the order in the court. I don't have anything to... Order in the court. Come on, keep it down over there. So obviously it's a 50-50. But I think it's... What did he say? I can't believe he fell into the water. That's what Edgeworth said, right? I can't believe he fell into the water. Can't believe he fell into the water, so that means it has to be Edgeworth and the murderer. Because if he was shot 25 minutes before, and then the guy shot twice and fell into the water, as if he knew that everything was working out, he'd already put Hammond into the water and then he swam ashore. So that means it has to be Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. I'm stupid. Okay, look, my bad. I thought he just bled out for 25 minutes. Okay, sue me. You can't, because I'm the defense. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous!
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Ah! Again, you waste my time! I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake that night.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What? Well, then where did the murder take place?
Show the judge where the... So, the murder did. Yeah, I'm sure I'm overthinking it. Because, like, I want to just, like, point it, like, right here. But he would have had to, like, clean up everything, too. And we didn't... The place did look really clean when we stopped by. Like, I wanted to say, like, over here or something. Because, like, this is a place where the camera could still go off. And... I don't know, I'm just going to say the shack. I feel like the shack's just probably the best answer. So he called Robert Hammond to the shack. Right? I don't have a health bar, so I'm fine being wrong. I really want to say over here. It's one of these two places, because if Larry had seen it, it probably would not have happened over here, because this is too close to the gate. Being inside the shack, the Shaquille O'Neal, yeah, I'm definitely overthinking it. I'm gonna say the shack. Take that. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet the victim without anyone seeing. Objection. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony if you will. He was out on the lake with the boat looking for Gordy, aka the shack by the Los Angeles Lakers, or the Shaquille O'Neal Gummy Factory. Could also be that. That night, he was out on the lake searching for something, which the jury does, or the court does not care about. He finds it, returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I thought, I was thinking too hard about it being up here because I was like, where is a place that the camera could go off while also hearing loud noises? I mean, the shack makes sense, but I was thinking like, this patch over here we hadn't gone to, surely.
The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it real slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. That was a face on Robert Hammond's face. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker took on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both miss Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details? Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who had heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, he falls into the lake himself. The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that the one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said?
Yes. Yes.
Well, why would you go to the lake that night?
What Wright said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We can't allow him to get away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued. By who? You're not the judge.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. We will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all of its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Oh, buddy. Oh. Oh, gosh, we gotta go searching. Oh, wait, no, we have. Oh, shit, I can't look at my evidence right now. Yay, Nick! You did it! Well, you got us another day. You didn't have the murderer escape on his own. Yeah? Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with this testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his, quote, unique, end quote, testimony, still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest. But I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed? I won't say I got there all on my own, but I have been doing a lot of thinking about the DL6 recently. I've been plugging my noggin about that one, but I don't get it.
A memory of a murder.
We go read the DL6 files again. Let me look at the court record. Give me a moment. Ah, yes, the most important case of the game, the Douche Love 6 incident. Okay. Yeah. Whoa! Whoa, I missed this detail! Wait, no more laughing about that. I missed this fucking detail, dog. What the hell? What the hell? They didn't say that last time. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, Rogue. Welcome to where I was, what I just realized 30 seconds ago. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Remember when the worst thing that ever happened was, you remember when it was so funny that the ghost jugs came to save us earlier in the game? Haha. Oh buddy. Oh buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy. What do you mean this isn't the heaviest case? What do you mean? Oh, what a start, what a start, what a start, what a start. Oh, good God. Yeah, cause I've been thinking about DL6 recently. And you know, Edge were saying that a nightmare of committing a murder, and there was only other two people in that elevator, buddy. Oh buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy. Oh buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. He was 9. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I'm swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? She's like 16, dog. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude! Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. These fucking twinkly eyes kill me, man. Every time these pop up, I just smile. It's so stupid. I love it. Good God. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. I don't know. Well, the mood was already kind of in the dumpster before. So we kind of brought it up and then brought it back down. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I am going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Yeah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. God damn. Nick's just gets, everybody hates me so much. Oh, I guess that makes sense that these are all like the HD art then. Was the before HD art kind of a big difference with it? Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, is that when you two were classmates? Yes. In grade school. What is this new music? Huh? Yes. In grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. What? A class trial? What? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So, the next day we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. Whoa. I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you.
Leave.
Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah, no more my racer. Shouldn't be allowed to really race. Or the library coming. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned her. Hey, did you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I did it. I'd done it. Yeah, these kids are saying some shit, man. Talking a mile a minute. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Oh, I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. Oh wait, young Edgeworth. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? I love him. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is how it always is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. What? This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then we're back. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. Yeah, seriously, the teacher had to just pay it up. That's crazy. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, it's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's what I decided. Wait, you don't mean? That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. Them bitches gay. For real, for real. Oh, buddy. In court. Oh, right. In court. Oh. Edgeworth believed in me. And I believe in him. I think I've seen Legally Blonde, but it's been like years and years. He's in pain, and no one is on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! There's a lot of yaoi going on right now. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? My fan fiction depends on it. Right. It may very well be. First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who, not what. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. But oh, we got rid of a lot of... Okay, so yeah, we don't need the camera or anything. Oh, but we still have Misty Faye on here, huh? That's crazy. And we have the pistol bullet. We basically have all the stuff. God. Man. Polly. Oh, and we still have the metal detector. Okay, let's move. Okay, cool. He is here. I was just like, let's just go to detention center, see if we can see the boo. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said that you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. Edgeworth, no! You're so sexy, haha! Why must you have adopted a tough on crimes like stance? Come on! Come be a defense attorney with me! We'll live in your house! That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been, quote, not of sound mind, end quote, due to that oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. Jeez. I think we kind of had the implication that he was the teacher, but yeesh, not good. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In the courts, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! It's a strange situation in which I find myself. I'll admit. No kidding. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow,
Could that have been a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Or Mr. Edgeworth. I am not presenting that to him. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Strasberg here? No. He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Goodbye, Grossberg. Oh, come on. You can at least let me go to this place. Oh, that means Gumshoe's not here, is he? Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, well, we have the metal detector. I'm gonna go to the lake. Oh, does that mean we find Polly? Oh. We gotta go check him. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. I thought we were special. Same. Would have been nice. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Looks like I'll make you a I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Okay. Goodbye, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Oh, holy shit, you're back. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye, pal. And one more thing. Did he just Columbo us? Kinda. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Look, looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Him? It's Grossberg. Or Grossberg. Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth, like the scent of French lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. But bye. Why is everybody just talking to us and just leaving immediately? The only person who couldn't do that is Edgeworth, and that's because he's in the detention center.
Oh, shit. I made myself sad. Okay, well, what do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? I've been... Nobody's home. Hello! Hello! Squawk! Hey, it's Paul... Hey, it's Polly! Yeah, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello! Hello! Squawk! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello! Hello! Squawk! Caretaker's shack. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. If you ask the parrot, he carried Kobe. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Doesn't look... sorry, I thought it was the same line, so I didn't do it. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What? You thought he was telling the truth? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1128, squawk! Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. It's your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. So it's not... I mean... Danny Yogi definitely didn't seem to be all in the right mind to do this stuff on his own. Jeez. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Hauling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe. Oh, buddy, that's not good. There's nothing else in the safe. I wonder what the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't even think he came back here after the trial. Can I talk to the bird again? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya. Fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we could just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Alright. I think I've done all I can here. Alright, I gotta go to the detention center. What do you think of this? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant and you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. He absolutely is. Wait. Wait, that's old man. Wait, what is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi? Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I can remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation, They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed to the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No. Father! He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. Don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. Ah! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe Grossberg. There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6. Oh god, my voice. All right. Let me take a quick momentary break to give me like 30 seconds to start some more team. My voice is going. I at least want to get up to the next part of the trial again as usual. So one sec. One sec. I will. Where's my shitty BRB screen? Here we go. All right. I'll be putting it on or off real quick. All right. I'm still here. Where? Ooh, man. What a trial. What a day 2. Day 3? I don't know. Day 2 at the trial. All right, Grossberg, open up. Mr. Grossberg.
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He. How do we tell the whole thing to Grossberg, huh?
I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth drew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Oh, buddy. This is, we still got some shit to talk about. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Hello?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see. Jesus. So the day he lost in court was to Von Karma. Okay. This is becoming more clear. Becoming more and more clear.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his, quote, testimony, quote? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Oh, buddy. Can I show you this? Oh, what's that?
Oh ho, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh? No, it makes sense, because, like, you're put on for a huge murder that took place in the court building during an earthquake, during a natural disaster. You were really the only... Who are people going to believe did it? The 9-year-old or the bailiff with a gun?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait.
What is it?
This letter... I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
There's only one person. Would it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma? Von Karma? Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
Fuck, dude, I was thinking it, but now we got it. Now we I'm getting pointed in the right direction. Fuck. But why would Karma care? Why would... Obviously, Karma is the same thing. He doesn't care that Yogi gets justice. He only wants things done for his own good. Von Karma's never lost a case. But the issue is, who... God. Who was the prosecutor on the case versus Yanni Yogi? I don't think we've ever been told that, and I'm starting to think it's Von Karma. That Von Karma lost on a technicality, so nobody counts that he's lost a case. Is this true? I don't know. We haven't been told. Oh, after the scene, I need to get my tea, though. I just heard the water stop boiling. Jeez. Yeah, shit's getting real. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. Wait, he'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe? Don't tell me he's never been to certainly Disneyland here and certainly California, TM. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? Well, what do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6. You could bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg? Thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, I have those right here. Okay, let me get my tea real quick. 1 sec. 30 seconds or so. Okay, I'm back. He believes in him. He believes in the Edgeworth that believes in him. Wait, no, that doesn't quite work here. Ignore that. It's fine. We do have the files here, though. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage to the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. Wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Okay, my bad. I mean, yeah, I need to go here. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again? Well, now I can't have anyone just wandering around in there. But, I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. We gotta go. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I just was noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says Unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases DL6. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? Nick! Von Karma! You! How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. The defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. Jesus Christ, dog. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma? You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So, you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Dick, tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. I present to you, Holly, fool. You think I Creep! Take that. Okay. Okay. Surely he reacts to his own letter, right? You won't even react to my badge? Whatever. Whatever, man. If I randomly game over, so be it. It's gonna be funny. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I last heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun? What the fuck? A stun gun for self-defense. Usually. The fact that this motherfucker's doing this at a police station is crazy. I know he doesn't believe in justice, but For the rules. For the court. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Yeah, usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Maya! Ah! Maya! Out of my way! What? Jesus Christ. He got us. My one weakness. 600,000 volts to me and my assistant. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya! Huh? The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could. Oh, that one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer. Or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now. And we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet. Hey guys, do I still have that gun in my evidence? There's so much happening right now. I gotta help Maya first. Game over. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh. Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, so this is... Now after this, it's just the final day of court, right? Yep. Okay. I'm not starting this case tonight, I don't think. Oh, good lord. There's a lot going on right now. Oh. So, okay. So, time for me to come slightly clean for a moment. Because when I said I saw a spoiler, the thing I had seen and having nothing else about the context of it, which made me more engaged as to when we got to this point, as to like figuring it out. The thing that I saw was a meme about Edgeworth admitting that he shot his dad. But something about that always seemed weird. And now that we're here, there's definitely something more going on with that story. We still don't have all the pieces. Karma holds all of the pieces of this case except for that bullet now. There's so much going on. And I don't think he did it. I'm like Phoenix. I don't think it was him. There's more to this. There's more to DL6. There's more to this case. I don't. And having been. And then when I started thinking about it, I was like, well, there's only 2 people in the room. But it doesn't make sense. Like, it's not adding up. Even if I think, like, oh, there's 2 people in the room and he was defending his dad, like, there's more. Oh, man. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not starting this tonight. I will start this. Oh. I'm gonna do this next time because I feel like it's gonna be a long final day of court. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. So we hit the. That means it wasn't Christmas. And we hit the stuff about Edgeworth and his dad. But I still don't think it's the full thing. I don't know. Either way, this case gets settled tomorrow. Or next time. Probably not tomorrow because I have to run TXT. But. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta make sure I find commentators. I forgot to go. I forgot to do my job this week. Okay, well, I gotta go do my TXT job here soon. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. This is a blast and a half. I am hella enjoying this game still. I am so curious as to how this court case finishes up. Oh, buddy, there is some stuff. Why? Alright, I'm going to go send you all over to... we're gonna go from a very intense court case to gonna go watch some Horse Girls. I will see you all. I'm gonna try to stream Sunday to finish out this case. Sunday night, that's my current plan. Hopefully, I will be good, so looking forward to it. I will make sure to post ahead of time so that way I don't randomly start the final day of the case. So, okay, I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Super